Once again, hi. It's been a while. I thought I would test this setup. Let me drink my green tea. And you can try this green tea from my Amazon shop or from my TikTok shop. Welcome back. Welcome back because I just was live. But I want to test this setup. Um, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I used to do card readings and I love reading cards. I love oracles. This is the African Goddess Rising. I haven't done it for a while. So today I thought I will come and test this setup, and then going forward, after I do the live for the book that we talk about, I will come back and we'll have a collective reading, right? It's been a while. I haven't done it, so bear with me. And this is a new setup. So for me, I feel like TikTok is dark, but I'll figure that out along the way. YouTube looks a little bit brighter, so I'm streaming from TikTok and YouTube as well. And I'll be using the African Goddess Rising Oracle by Abuela Abrams. I love this oracle. It's by far my favorite because it's African American, it's Caribbean, anything to have to do with the Black culture, the African culture, Afrocentric culture. That's what it is. Okay. I can see the chats. I can see the YouTube chat comment section. I can see the TikTok chat comment section. I hope people are able to put in their comments. Like I said, this is a new setup. So I'm testing it. Where do I put this? I want people to see it. I don't know. YouTube can see it, but TikTok can't. All right. So this is a new setup. I would love your comments, how it looks on your side, so that going forward, I know what to do. Okay, let me do this quickly. We'll do it for 30 minutes. I'm going to pick 3 cards from the deck. Whichever cards fall off, that's usually how I do it. The African Goddess Rising comes with its own book for the reading. I have these oracle cards. They are absolutely, yes, they are gorgeous. I love these cards. They're my favorite. They are my favorite. And it comes with the book. So I'll be reading from the book. Okay, let's go. Put your intention. Everybody's watching. Put your intention, what you want to hear, what you need to hear. The shuffle might be a little bit interesting. Kind of cut my finger with a glass. It was a new beginning. Just do it as I can, whatever comes off. One more. It's always so interesting. Whenever I do cards, though, that's number one question that I always get. Does this person love me? Do you love yourself? That's the question. Ooh. Okay, there's 5. Should I take all 5? This is a particular spread that I wasn't planning to do. Okay, Fatima said yes. I'll take all five. Okay. I wasn't planning to do this spread. This is a more advanced spread. Okay, so let's read it one by one, right? Let's see. This one. Nunde. Truth. To receive God's abundant blessings over my life, healing, financial, and happiness. We are off on a good start then. Truth is the first one. Nunde. This is the African goddess rising, right? So let's read what she says. And I'm going to try not to explain too much because I have a tendency of doing that. 68. And this is 5 cards. So 68. Nundi or Nunde, goddess of truth. Can you see the card? Yeah. There's a glare of the ring lights. Goddess of truth from Benin. Griots. My family is Griot. We call them Gewil. The bold, outspoken wife of Benin Iwa, Lekba, was feeling neglected by her husband, even with several wives, his head easily turned. So Nundi lived her truth, took her own lover, and became her own best friend. So the guidance from this card, get real. What is your truth? Especially looking for healing and blessing. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. And being able to hear the truth has a lot to do with being able to listen to yourself, right? Yes, love yourself first. The more you love yourself, the more easy, in my experience, it is to be able to hear the truth, because the easier it gets to listen to your own intuition and be in tune with it. The embodiment of this card is tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak yours. Words have impact. This is so true. Now in my life, I have learned when I speak to people, instead of just saying, this is what happened, I will tell them, this is my version. This is what I assume. This is how I felt. And this is how I experience it, right? That I am worthy of God's abundant blessings. Yes. Simply Elaine, you're not so simple. I have to learn to love myself and put me. Yes, yes. Remember that we all have triggers. Think before you speak and listen with compassion. So, funnily enough, I had a call recently from a lady who does a podcast on emotional intelligence, and we were just talking about this yesterday. Think before you speak and listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth telling conversations. The truth and the declaration, the goddess declaration is the truth is my friend. And when it comes to Nene,
Yeah.
kayo mo box tissue buffet.
Okay.
When it comes to think before you speak and listen with compassion, words are spells. Our words are spells. What you oh,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Yeah.
what you say, what you say to yourself, what you say about other people, how you speak about yourself, how you speak to other people or about other people, you're not necessarily doing it to them. You're doing it to yourself. If I gossip about Elaine, I'm not talking about her, I'm talking about myself, which makes our words so heavy, right? Let's go to the next card, which is Ngo Sazana, celestial alignment. If you can see celestial alignment, Ah, that's better. Celestial alignment. And again, this is from African Goddess Rising. Let me read that one. I've never gotten that card before. This is the first time. 82. Goddess of Celestial Alignment. Zulu. Yeah, from that name. Yeah. South Africa. And she is a high priestess. Ngozazana is the leader of healers, is the healer of healers, and the teacher of teachers, whose love for humanity makes the corn grow. She dwells in foamy waters, but is known as the heavenly princess. As above, so below is celestial alignment. My father, who is with the ancestors, always told me to think before I speak as a girl. Yeah. Neither have you? Yes. This is a new card for me. What does it say? Your natural path. I'll figure out the setting. Your natural path is to be aligned with your own divinity. Your natural path is to be in alignment with your own divinity. No one can take from you what they didn't give you. The embodiment. How do you want to feel? Which is so in connection with the first card, truth. How do you want to feel? The words you use helps. What you think controls how we feel. How we feel controls what we think and say. You think often about what you want, but goddess energy speaks to us in feelings, which society speaks down on feelings and emotions. Celestial alignment is being in sync with the energetic feeling, the frequency of the sacred. Everything that you desire is in that frequency. Match it with your feelings. That is the energy of God, Goddess. And the Goddess declaration, I am always being guided in the right direction. That feeling, to put it beyond feeling, is your intuition. Leaning towards your intuition, listening to your intuition, right? Secret Lost. Ooh, I've never had this card either. Pretty interesting card, right? I have to bring it closer for you too. Secret Lost, Secret Lost. Let's read that one. 29. We have two more. And this is ALA. No, wrong one. 26. My bad. 26. Goddess of Sacred Lost from Egypt. How do I show it on all? Yeah. The Temple of Lovers. The mistress of the gods is the Egyptian goddess of sacred sexuality, ecstasy, and fertility. Had two men, yes, are the fertility god Min and Muntu, the god of war. Probably those who have studied, um, I want to say Egyptology or just Egyptian gods and goddesses, you probably understand this. The guidance. Oh, and I wanted to say most people look down on talking about sexuality in terms of masculine men and feminine women, because that's what I am most familiar with. Some people are ashamed of talking about that. If you feel ashamed or guilty talking about sex or sexuality, right, that's something that needs to be healed there. The card is pretty self explanatory. Is a woman with two men without her clothes on. And I always talk about, if you look at some of my videos, I always talk about how we've been programmed to think that our bodies, something is wrong with our bodies, to the point that we have to, you know, you are an erotic creature. I'm reading the guidance now. You are an erotic creature. You have a divine right to experience sensual ecstasy. And what's coming to mind now, the sensual ecstasy, most people who are aware of it use it to their advantage, to manifest, for manifestation. It is sacred to give and receive pleasure. And what we usually forget is that uh, this is a powerful energy to use, to understand, and to harness, to use in your daily life, because you can channel it into your work and into your creativity, right? It's not just about how society shows us what sensuality is, but that energy itself can be harnessed, alchemized. You can alchemize it. The embodiment. You deserve to feel good. It feels good to feel good. This is absolutely true. So allow yourself to feel good. I have actually experienced and come to the realization that there are people who feel guilty to feel good. People who feel guilty about feeling good or living good, looking good, dressing good. They feel guilty to do that. Lean into your sacred lust. Turn up your own fire and quench your thirst. Dance with pleasure. You daring to embrace your sensuality will set the world on fire. And this is reminding me of something Sadhguru said. He always talks about ecstasy, but he would always say, I am high on life. He is emotionally and spiritually high on life. And that gives you a level of just feeling good and ecstasy in your life. It's grounding, joy. I was just talking about joy yesterday. Yeah. The next card, Scarcity. Scarcity by Soku Yan. You will have to forgive me with the pronunciations, because Sukuyant, and she is from the diaspora, Trinidad. Trinidad. Beauty by day and hug by night. The Sukuyant is an energy vampire, also known throughout the diaspora as Olehiku and Bow Hag. Do you know what that is? Let me know in the chat. Whether energy or blood, for vampires, there is never enough to go around. I've never read this card, so I'm curious to see what it says. Maybe it will give us, a different definition of energy vampire. And so the card says, my allergies are coming up. I don't know why. The shadow guidance. You have so much more than you realize. You have access to unlimited joy. Oh, Oh, we're just talking about joy with sacred lust. You have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches. Unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. It's unlimited and never ending because the things that we think would give it to us outside of us will not. It's always the things within us. What's within us? We are already happiness. We are already joy. We are already love. We are the good that we desire, right? Prosperity is within us. I am learning more and more about that. And many people do not believe that these come from within themselves, that they can give it to themselves, which there's a healing or awareness that's necessary to be able to see that the joy, the love, the good times, the pleasures, the prosperity, the loss, the ecstasy, right? It all comes from within us. And it goes back to the fourth card, telling the truth, knowing your truth, speaking your truth. Hi, Afrocentric. Good day, good day, good day. And the embodiment. Stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimble full of water. And the thimble. Stop taking a spoon to the ocean when the entire ocean is yours. It doesn't feel like it when you are desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. Earlier today, I was talking about this, the first live I did. How and it was the title was "Learn to be in the present moment." When you are in the present moment, there's no illusion of scarcity and lack because you're in the here and now. Prosperity is believing that there is an overflow. Overflow reminds me of Tasha Cobb's song, right? Overflow. More than enough love, happiness, well being, and money to go around. Many a time, people will tell you you have abundance around you, you have prosperity around you. I know people have told me that a lot. You have love and joy around you, but when you are desperate, lack is an illusion. Just recently, a guy on threads commented on my threads apologizing, right? Because he is so used to being hated on. He believes that everybody hates the black man. And I was telling him that is not so, and that is not true, and that is not real. But he couldn't see it. So yesterday he came back and said he is so used to genuine hate that somebody showing love to him is foreign, right? Prosperity is believing in that there is an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well-being, and money. Money, money, money to go around. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force within themselves. That is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for right now? Put it in the chat. What are you grateful for right now? Is a question from scarcity, right? Goddess declaration. My blessings always overflow. And I can tell you, sitting outside, walking outside, enjoying the rain is what came to mind because I always hear people say, "Oh, I hate the rain." And I'm just like, I want it to rain, right? Grateful for life, absolutely. I am grateful to be able to come back here and be able to do this today. Even though the setup is not how I want it, but we'll get there. I keep the words more than enough written over my mirrors and above my doorway. That's amazing. I will steal that thought. I've never done that. I will do that. Yes. That's a great idea. I keep the words more than enough written over my mirrors and above my doorway. I'm going to sit still now. This is desire. I am grateful for coming across your life. I am grateful for you being here. Yes. Desire. This card I get a lot. This card from this deck when I do readings for myself, because I do that. It pops up a lot. Because we always desire something. Game. Game. Again, I have an English Gambian Wolof pronunciation, so you will understand. Game. Goddess of desire. Ashanti, the Akan culture. They're conjurers. Ngami is the triple moon goddess of the Ashanti. Every new day, this mother goddess rebirths the sun, shooting life into us with her moon bow. Her lunar rays illuminate souls. And the guidance. Dream bigger. Simply Elaine talked about wanting more blessings, more healing, abundance, money. Dream bigger. The magic of drinking big. Puny, Puny, desires constrict you. Puny desires constrict you. Is it puny? Puny. I am about to scream. Everything you have said was talked about in a conversation yesterday and today. Absolutely. Dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. And it goes back to the truth that we talked about: alignment, sacred lust, scarcity, right? Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. The words you speak to create your desires and they manifest into your reality. What do you really desire? Get specific. See it, smell it, feel it. Call it in now. What you desire desires you. Does your desire flow from love or fear? Manifestations that come from fear based desires keep you safe and small. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. Goddess declaration: what I desire desires me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today was the first day, but my goal going forward is to do the lives, to continue. What is it? What is the name of the book again? Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. Right, we do that for 30 minutes and then we do a collective read for 30 minutes as well. And I do offer one on one because when I used to go live, it was heavily requested. So I created a little Google form. It's in the link in my bio. Of course, I will work on that, make it look a lot better. It's a starting point. But today is the first day and we are back. And on YouTube, I'll create a playlist as always. And on TikTok, I never did before, but I'll create a playlist on TikTok. So you can always go back and read this. Feel free to message me anytime and we can have a chat and talk about these things. I love these conversations. because I have them online. I'm manifesting them to have them in person. Yes, don't sweat the small stuff. And it's all small stuff. We've been reading it live. If when you look at my TikTok playlist, it's the first playlist. We are now in chapter 10. And either tomorrow or Monday, we go to chapter 11. I don't know if I will be live tomorrow, but I might be. All right. Bye bye. I'll see you